you're that much better for going through it. Because what happens is you leave a hole where you went through, so that others that are about to go through what you went through have a blueprint for where they're going.
Say so, preacher.
Hallelujah. So you're not just suffering for yourself.
All right. That's right.
The man in the text had a $290 million debt. 200. Can I give y'all the exact amount? $290,850,000 is the equivalent of 10,000 pounds. That's gold, though. If it was silver, it would be around 17.15 million. This man was in so much debt. If that would be us, we would find the tallest building, look down, because ain't no way you gonna pay it off. And he went to his master and said, "Look, man, I ain't got it.
I know that's right.
You know, look, okay. I got it. Hold on. I got $2. You know, I'll give you $2. Wait a minute. Okay. I don't have $2. I got $5. I'll give you $5 right now, and you let me go, and I'm gonna try to pay this debt off. I know it's $290 million, but I'm giving you $5 to start. And you know, just let me, you know, let this go, cause you know, you's a good dude. You know, you loan me all this money. You's a real good dude, and I really want to pay you back. Your interest in heart. It's just that I ain't got it. You know, you see what I got? You know, I ain't even got a $5 bill. I got 5 cents. You know, so I'm looking to start somewhere. But the interesting thing about it was he was so merciful and so humble and so prostrate that when he came before his Lord had compassion on him. Now, isn't that like a lot of us? We owe God so much to the point where I ain't got to pay you back. God, you know, you gave me too much. You gave me good looks. You put me in a very decent family. I was able to get a proper education. I got a nice little job and a nice cute boyfriend on the side. You know, I ain't got enough to pay you back. But I can't start with me, though. I can start with me, you know. I mean, it's not all I owe you, but it's the best I got right now. You know, I'm trying to pay you back. I'm trying to give you something, and I don't have the money, you know, because to be honest with you, I wasn't supposed to be driving the car I'm driving now, and you made a way for me to have that. And I'm not supposed to be living where I'm living now, but you made a way for that too. And in fact, you know, my qualifications didn't even match the job I'm at now, and you did that too. And all of a sudden, you know, this nice relationship thing, you know, I'm trying to get married, you know, have some kids, and you put a man in my life or a woman in my life that, you know, okay, they're not Tay Diggs or, you know, they don't have LeBron James money, but, you know, he's a good dude, and he keeps himself up, and he takes care of his responsibility. You know what? I didn't even deserve that either. You know, I'm trying to find a way to pay you back. So, I mean, can we work out a payment plan or something? You know, do you take MasterCard? You know, debit and credit or something? I mean, what do you want? And then you go to reading, present your body's living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. Yes, sir. Okay, God, I got it. I'll give you me. I'll give you me. I'll give you everything about me. I'll give you my nasty feet. I'll give you my lazy eye. I'll give you my half-tooth smile. I'll give you all of that. But not just that, I'll give you my mind too. So anything you tell me to do, I'll do it. And if you tell me to go this way, I'll do that too. And if you tell me to do that, I'll do the other. And when we give God all of this stuff to pay it back, and then what happens is unsolved of the dead. God has so much compassion over us that he takes the wretched man that we are and he cleans us up and makes us right before him. And then he sends us out to the people. Now, go tell everybody else what I did for you. Just go ahead and do it. Just do it. That's all. Just tell everybody how good I was to you, and that'll solve the debt. That'll absolve it. That'll clear it up. Everything. This man owed almost $300 million. Walked away debt-free. The king had him walk away debt-free, clearly, $300 million. The first thing this man did was he caught a co-worker that owed him $17. 100 pence. 100 pence. 17 cents for 1 pence. $17. He hemmed that man up like nobody's business and said, "Where's my money?" He pulled the Stewie from Family Guy. "Where's my money, man? You got my money, right? You got my money? Yeah, you're going to have my money. You got my money, though, right? $17. And you know what he did for $17? He threw him in jail. He threw him in jail. God gave you so much. Gave you so much. But we grab on to somebody that we feel owes us an apology. And owes us some type of retribution or consolidation or reconciliation, and we try to force it out of them. And we try to make demands on them. And we try to tie their hands to do anything for God if they don't take care of us first. So we put us and our requirement ahead of what they're trying to do for God, and then when they can't help us, we lock them away. And immediately, God said to the man, "If you knew what it took for me to forgive you, you would have forgave him." Do you know the price I paid for you? Okay, you don't? Let me tell you. Because I loved you so much, I promised your forefathers and your forefathers' fathers. I even promised the firstborn, Adam, that I would come into this world looking like one of you, and I would give my life for you. I wouldn't give my right arm, I'll give my life for you. And so he comes down, wraps himself in a body, walks on this earth. He is tempted in every angle, on every side, yet he does not sin. Can you believe that? Resisting fornication. Can you believe that? Resisting drug addiction. Can you believe that? Resisting alcoholism. Can you imagine the stress he had to endure, the peer pressure he had to endure, and then the ministry he had for the short amount of time? You had 12 dudes rolling with you, and one of them was the devil, and he still held it down, all to get to the cross. But before he got to the cross, he endured one of the worst whoopings a man could possibly endure. So much so that by the time he got down the road, headed to Calvary, he should have dropped dead as he was, because his back was completely open with the scars that he incurred while he was whipped. He was whipped with a cat of 9 tails. It was like a sheep bones and a flagrum, and it had sticks and stones, and it had nails attached to it. And it was designed that every time they hit him, it would pull that flesh almost to the point where his bones started to become exposed in his back. Every time he breathed, his muscles would turn, and it would send such a stinging sensation in his back. They ripped his midsection completely open so that his pericardial sac, the sac that hold water, started to leak out. He was bleeding everywhere, from the top to the bottom. He was bleeding so much so till they had to drag him overnight